Hey guys, Morty here. We're gonna be looking at the bug fixes and patch just happened, 10 a.m. Fix an issue where a crash could occur upon entering the lobby. I don't think I had that issue. Fix an issue where certain classes could fail to enter the lobby. Fix an issue where the game could become unplayable after the loading screen when re-entering a dungeon. So far, none of that has ever happened to me. But this one right here, fix an issue where the game could crash when changing characters after playing Arena. This was super annoying. Fix an issue where the game could crash while attempting to join an Arena match. Fix an issue where the fighter's weapon mastery penalty was not correctly reflected in the UI. Fix an issue where the bonus spell power from Druid's Spirit Magic Mastery was not correctly displayed in the UI when using Spirit Magic. Fix an issue where the maximum value of projectile damage reductions might not apply properly. So they finally fixed the projectile damage reduction build. I don't know if you guys saw, but if you had like 110% projectile damage reduction, you could heal off like rangers hitting you or the lich projectile hitting you. You could literally heal. Fix an issue where summoned creatures in adventure mode could affect other players. No way. So I guess if you summon Groot or something, it would just beat up another player. That's crazy. Fix an issue where monsters might not move correctly. Fix an issue where the giant worm could detect players located at high elevations. This has happened to me. Fix an issue where the giant worm placed underground in the forest path module could emerge above ground. Fix an issue where cockatrice could leave residual sound effects on its corpse if it killed from a distance. Fix an issue where the module names for Goblin Caves Alter A and B might not display properly. Fix an issue where players could take damage from monsters immediately upon spawning in the Forsaken Cloister module. Fix an issue where the descending stairs in Great Hall might be blocked. Fix an issue where the High Priest module could prevent movement to other modules depending on its spawn location. I seen a Reddit post about this. I'm going to put it up on screen now if I find it. This is unbelievable. I would be so mad if this happened to me with a full kit. You'd have to just get lucky and hope a blue pops up. Fix an issue where chests and potions could spawn overlapping in a specific location in the Bandit Camp module. Fix an issue where mystical gem items might not drop in the Goblin Cave dungeon. Mystical gem items. No way. So if you wasted your gem, the items would just not drop? Or maybe it's saying the mystical gem item wouldn't drop. Fix an issue where skeleton champions could drop legendary gear in adventure mode. I've never played adventure mode, so I don't care about that. But people who play adventure mode PvE are probably mad. Fix an issue where artifacts could drop in high roller 0 to 224 dungeons? You're kidding me. Fix an issue where the minimum number of ores obtained in 225 plus high roller dungeons could be incorrect. Too many or too little ores, probably. Fix an issue where the tooltip for the unique grade spear could incorrectly display flavor text for an artifact. Flavor text. I don't understand that one. Fix an issue where Famine's grip position could differ from that of a horseman's axe. Fix an issue where hitting with the Catisse could appear as though the blade did not break. I think Vincent had a build like that. It just never broke. Fix an issue where the pedestal part of the crystal ball could appear incorrectly colored. Who cares about that? Fix an issue where the item score of the crystal frost ring could be incorrect. Fix an issue where the lantern could appear lit at the waist after switching slots with the Hungering Flame Lantern skin equipped. Fix an issue where the cards could appear outside the table when using the playing cards lobby emote. Fixed an issue where the proper notification pop-up might not appear when the Squire tier player attempts to enter a high roller dungeon with a party. Fix an issue where the nickname might not display in the pop-up when kicking a party member in the gathering hall. Fix an issue where spawn points in some arena modules might not be properly placed. Alright, now that we got through all the junk, see what we got for real updates. Gold coin bags that were accidentally given out have now been retrieved. Bro, just let them have it, man. They paid the $10, let them keep it. The gold coins from those retrieved bags are now delivered as parcels in the expressman. Entry requirement for dungeons changed from gear score to rarity based. That is very interesting. I'm interested to see how that works. Like, you can't get in if you have one white but all purples on, maybe, or just an average. I'm not sure. A new normal tier instance has been added that only allows entry with common grade equipment. Here we go, boys. Updated the sorcerer's time distortion ability and icon. Updated the time distortion's ability. I wonder if they rebuffed it. Updated the barbarian's blood exchange ability and icon. Yeah, just what we needed with some bar buffs, man. Polish the panther attack animations. I hope that's another word for nerfed. Resized the horseman's axe. Updated the warhammer attacks animation. Added a new dungeon adventure results. Added a new dungeon adventure results window. Dungeons and modes that previously had none. Added a confirmation pop-up when leaving a party. Added new arena modules and replaced some of the existing modules. Yes, dude. I really hope they replaced this module. Popping up on screen now. Remove the arena party restriction requiring party members with a specific MMR range as long as all party members are below 1800 MMR. This is good, I think. It's kind of annoying when you can't queue with somebody. The game's too dead for it to be that way. Updated the arena leaderboard ranks cutoffs to be better reflect players' skill distribution. Religion season has begun. Improved convenience for features for religion system. Adjusted the merchant crafting and item purchase limitations. So we got crafting now. Required golden teeth for crafting Grim Smile ring increased from 1 to 5. Oh my goodness. Removed quantity limits for Francisca axe, throwing knife, and hunting trap purchases. I thought this was already removed. Class updates. Here we go. This is the real stuff. Barbarian. Berserker also grants a movement speed bonus. Insane. Absolutely insane. Savage also increased impact resistance by 1. That's whatever. Treacherous Lungs now increases shout duration from 30 to 50. Wow. Blood Exchange temporarily sacrifices 15% of maximum health to increase action speed by 15%. Huh. Savage Roar also reduces the target's... Bro. No, bro. Stop. Target's move speed by 10%. So not only are you going to be max move speed when you pop it, but they're also going to be reduced by 10, and that's going to be for 50% longer now. Cooked. Dagger Mastery physical damage bonus changed from 15 to 10. Whatever. Druid. Come on. Please nerf the Druid. The damage formula for animal attacks now uses a curve table instead of a linear formula, and the base damage has been adjusted accordingly. That sounds like a nerf to me. Panther's swipe animation has been changed slightly. Panther's rush now has 2 stacks. I'm not fully sure about this, but this might be a buff. Bear's swipe animation has been slowed down. Shapeshift Mastery also reduces spell power bonus by 50%. Force of Nature's additional physical power changed from 3 to 5. Spirit Bond damage transfer changed from 15 to 20%. Okay. Here we go. Time distortion Reduces spell power bonus by 15% with each cast. This effect lasts for 6 seconds and now can stack up to 10 times. Time distortion. So every time you use an instant cast spell, your spell power bonus will be weaker by 15%. 10 times? 150%. You're going to be 150% weaker if you just use all your spells. That's so dumb, man. Wow. All sorcerer spells now have a casting time of 0.75 seconds. Interesting. All sorcerer spells now have a cooldown of tier 3 plus 3 seconds. So they gutted Sork even more. Yeah, that's great. Rapier weapon damage has been slightly increased. Zweihander's weapon damage has been slightly increased. Flying Mace decreased. That's good. Morningstar decreased. Warmaul increase significantly. Unbelievable. Castilian Dagger weapon increased. Chris decreased. Rondell decreased. Stiletto decreased. Battle Axe increased. Double Axe increased. Felling Axe increased. Bardiche increased. Bardiche is now classified as an axe. Halberd weapon increased. Crystal Ball decreased. Wizard Staff decreased. Lantern Shield weapon damage decreased. Well, this update brings several large balance changes, including a move away from the gear score system. Game modes are now limited by item rarity rather than a gear score range. This is done to make it easier for players to gauge and predict the relative strength of players in a pool. The normal dungeons are now separated into 2 starting gear limits of common and rare grade. The common grade dungeons allow for quick access to PvP-centric matches with super low investment costs. The rare grade dungeons allow players to customize their characters within a specific range and wager their loadout against opposing player builds. The High Roller Epic Dungeons up the heat, where the builds are taken to the next level. Finally, the High Roller Unlimited Dungeon is meant for the biggest risk takers, where the sky is the limit. We have also readjusted the cutoff points for each of the arena ranks based on actual player distribution from the previous season. The original cutoff points resulted in the lower ranks being underrepresented, while too many people were lumped into the uppermost ranks. This significantly reduced the reputation we want to associate with the higher ranks. The new cutoff points should see a more normal distribution across the ranks, with a much smaller percentage of players achieving the contender rank and only the most elite players achieving a rating of vanquisher or warlord. We have also relaxed the party MMR restrictions so that it now only applies to parties with a member of veteran ranking or higher. We thank you for your support and see you in the dungeon. And as always, there's more clown reactions than anything else. Overall, I think that most of these changes are good. From the looks of it, I don't like the sound of the sorcerer changes, but I'm going to have to feel it and look at it to really have an actual opinion on that. When it comes down to weapons, I think they did mostly a good job with the decreasing and increasing. Like Lantern Shield obviously needed to go. So overall, mostly good changes. Mostly good changes. I appreciate all the support on the last couple of videos, guys. If you enjoyed this video, just, going over the changes, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Till next time, peace.